For the apple sorting activity, you will need crayons, scissors, glue stick, and the core board. So for this one here, again, you would just start off with writing the name at the top. Students who are tracing, you can have it highlighted where they will trace the letters. Students who are copying letters, you would have a visual for them. And students who are able to write their name, you can have them just write it. For students who are still working on cutting, you can have this highlighted out and already cut this portion, and you're gonna have them snip between each of the highlighted lines. For your students that can just cut out the box that was there, that is fine. If you want them to color the apples first, you can, or you could have them color the apples as they are cut out. It is completely up to you. So when doing this activity, you can use your core board that was provided. You can ask your students by laying out 3 colors and just model, I want yellow, and then you can ask them, what color do you guys want? They might say, I want red, and then they would color one of the apples red. If your students are nonverbal and you have them just out here, they can choose the color that they want. So say if they choose green, you can model saying, you want green. And then you can just do that each time you're coloring the apples. You can also use the core board when you are putting glue onto each of the backing. You can say, put on glue, and then they would just put the glue on the back of the thing. You could also use the put on when they are putting the letters and sorting them. Put on numbers, and then they would find the number and put the number on the tree. If you want to ask students the questions, you could have them laid out like this, and you could ask them to find the number 3, and then they would find the number 3 and put it here. Find the one that makes the P sound. They would find the letter P, put it here. So if your students are working on sounds, you can make the sounds of the letters. If your students are still working on just identifying letters, you can just have them, okay, find the letter N, and then they would find N, put it up here. You could even go over how these are capital letters, these are lowercase letters. If you want, your student can color the trees. But again, they're just sorting numbers and letters. If you want, students can even count up to the number 8. You can have them count up to the number 3, count to 5.